All right, good morning. It is raining in Texas. Yay. We're pretty much in a drought. It's pretty common these days. But we're getting things ready for the summer. And we'll be in Wyoming in a little while, about a week. I wanted to make another video about craziness. Why in the world would I talk about such crazy things? Why would I think about these things? Well, I got to give you a little history is all I can tell you on that is, man, I used to, when I was a kid, I was, Southern Baptist, and that, I was all in. I believed all of it for sure. And then later in life, science was telling me that no, this is all just an accident, and that started to make pretty good sense to me. So, my views shifted, and I was really disappointed that science had, proven the world to just be a physical thing and nothing beyond that. And it all made sense until, I started stumbling on stuff like, quantum physics. And then I started looking at how the brain works and how we kind of engineer our thoughts. And we have all these these biases. And, I'm going to have to get some water. Okay, better. So anyway, I started seeing a whole different side of science then. And understanding how we form these biases and they become doctrine to us. And we end up trying to disprove things that we don't believe in and prove things we believe in, and that's kind of the way we research things, when really you should be trying to disprove your beliefs and trying to prove your disbeliefs. And that's the way science really should work, and it doesn't always work that way. So I started diving into quantum physics, and lo and behold, quantum physics started sounding a whole lot like Eastern traditions. And diving deep into Eastern traditions and Indian traditions and Buddhist, Hindus, and all these things started to sound similar. And I could even see how Southern Baptist and Christian beliefs fit into it all, although all of them, express their biases. And if you start dissecting and diving and not hold on to any belief so tight that you can't change your mind, then your eyes will open up a bit. And after about 10 years of doing that, that's why I'm talking crazy, because the world is not the way we think it is. And I'll get into that right now. So, Donald Hoffman, he's a neuroscientist, and he's got some really freaky thoughts and ideas, but they make a lot of sense. And so one of the things he says is that, look, we made a rookie mistake, 400 or 500 years ago, and we've just gone with it, and nobody's questioned it, and it's become scientific dogma. And the more I looked into that, the more I see, gosh, he's got a point. And then Bernardo Kastrup, he's got multiple PhDs, and his philosophy, he's going, this is ridiculous. We made a huge mistake. We need to go back and find out what happened and why it happened and get back on track. It's not surprising. What has happened really is that science got derailed by the church. And I don't think the churches were, trying to be evil or anything. I think they just bought into their dogmas and protected it and killed for it. They did everything for it, whatever it took. And scientists were literally being burned at the stake and arrested, like Galileo, for the rest of his life. Somehow he kept from being assassinated or killed. But so science, really, they're going, look, we got these certain parameters and we're going to stay in them, or we're not going to last. So I can see how it all happened, but it doesn't change the fact that it happened. And it has really set humanity back, at least 500 years, physical time, and I believe 1,000 years or more in potential. And it may have even put us on the road to our own extinction. And so I have these things in my head. I believe that they're the best explanation for things so far. And if I can find anything that will change my mind, I will change my mind and go with that. But for now, the fact is, physical things are not so physical. And spiritual things are more physical than you think. And that's the bottom line. And if you spend time enough and you can let go of your biases, you'll come to some conclusion, and it might just be what I'm talking about. And I think it will, because I think that the truth is something very potent. And when you have a truth, it's discovered by many people without any connection with each other. A truth will withstand and keep popping up. And I've noticed that with a lot of stuff that I think are my own personal inventions, so to speak, my own personal thoughts, and then only come to find out that no, somebody beat me to the punch. But that's good, because that just shows to me that that's probably a lot closer to the truth than some kind of original idea. Although an original idea, they happen. They might be perfect, but when you have an original idea and you come to find out that many people have thought about it and you didn't even know that, it gives some more credence to it, some more creds to it. So that's what I wanted to say. I wish there was some way that everybody could understand that they should go out and find the answers, because I think it's really important, and I think it can get humanity back on track. And without it, not so much. All right, so you guys have a great day. I said my piece. Okay, see you next time with more craziness, I guarantee.